welcome to my channel. My name is Johannes and I'm a 19-year-old agency owner. Today I wanted to talk about some marketing related topics because I have just read this book, Ogilvy on Advertising, I Hate Rules. Some of the principles in there I already had a lot of focus on when producing successful advertising campaigns, but after reading some of the book, I have now even greater focus on some of the principles. So these principles are some of them which make a successful advertising campaign, and I would like to speak to you about it because I think these are really important things to keep in mind when doing advertising or marketing related activities, especially if you have your own agency or if you're looking to start it. The first principle is know what you're selling. You're not gonna be able to sell anything if you don't know what you're talking about. For example, and this is really an underestimated principle because so many neglect it. They don't do the research and don't do their homework on what they're going to sell before selling it. So like an example is how you're gonna sell gym memberships for a gym if you yourself never have been to a gym. You've never trained or worked out or been to a gym. You don't know what is why people are going down to the gym. So you're not going to be able to sell it because you don't know the emotions of what drives people down to the gym. And therefore, it is so important. For example, if you're going to sell a car or something, when you're going into the dealership, the dealer knows what there's in the car, how many horsepower, is it safe, is it not safe, and all of these things to be able to sell it. Some of these principles also carry over into advertising. Like you need to know what you're selling when writing your ad copy for the advertisement, and these things need to be congruent with the pictures and videos, marketing related material content. You guys should not neglect this. Like it is so important to know what you're selling. Do your homework. The second principle, image. A brand image is really important. It's like the personality of a brand. Products like people have personalities and like brands. When you think of Apple, Nike, or these huge companies, and Under Armour, they have a personality. Nike, Just Do It, for example, is the biggest one in history. Like that slogan, it's such a good slogan. Like brands like people have personalities, and like different aspects of the product needs to be in line with the brand, like the name, the packaging, the price, and the product itself, and the advertising. These need to be congruent for a successful brand to happen. So when you're doing your marketing and advertising for your business, you need to make sure that you're not writing something or advertising something that isn't in line with the business. That would make no sense.
That doesn't make sense.
That is really important to be able to have these successful advertising campaigns. The third principle, don't discard your winners, repeat them. So many people, they turn off the performing ad sets or ads before they have lost their potency. These ads, just because like the marketing campaign is about to run out or something, but if it's still selling a lot and you're making a lot of money on it, why should you turn it off? Like there's no reason. Too many good ads and campaigns are not repeated enough. Like if you're lucky enough to produce like a really good campaign or well produced campaign which really sells, you shouldn't turn it off unless it stops selling. Like why would you do it? Like if it's a spring campaign, of course, like it's gonna go down with time, but like let time do that. And if it's really well produced, many of the largest advertising campaigns can be repeated many times over. Like that's also one of the principles. Like some of the ads in there, they have been running for multiple years, if not like 10 years or something. Those big advertising campaigns which are able to do that are extremely rare, but it is also related to Facebook and Instagram advertising. I see so many people who turn off their performing ad sets and ads before they stop selling. Like I have done it myself, turned off ads and ad sets which had performed, but because I wanted to test something new, I thought it would be a good idea to turn it off. Like you're gonna learn that with experience, but I want you to keep in mind that you should not touch anything that works. Like don't touch it, because it's gonna break and it's gonna stop working if you're gonna touch it and edit in it and all of these things. Just leave it alone as long as it sells. Don't turn it off. I can't stress this enough, guys. It's so important. You're not advertising to a standing army. Like, if you have an audience of 5 million, you're not advertising to a standing army and they've all seen it at the same time. You're advertising to a moving parade. Like, people are moving around, and therefore, like, you need to be aware that it's gonna take some time before people get bored of your advertisement. And as long as it sells, you shouldn't turn it off. It doesn't matter what you think on it. Like, if it performs, don't turn it off, guys. It's so important. Like, so these are some of the principles I want to share with some of you guys, because I really think they're important. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Go out and enjoy the summer weather and have an amazing day. I'll hopefully start recording some more videos which can help you guys, and probably also go more in depth on the technical side of producing successful ads in the Facebook Manager. So bye bye, have a nice day.